The first act of the Bible, if I remember correctly, is to make you fear the snake. One of the first acts, the first priorities of the Bible, before they waste time with anything else, one of the first things that they'll make you fear is the snake. It's possible that that's true. It's also possible that that's lies. Mine is to share my experiences, right? It's not to judge other religions and. I have respect for everyone, right? And like I said, I'm not rigid. I'm willing to be corrected in the comment section. One of the first acts of the Bible is to make you fear the snake. For the longest time in my life, when I thought of Adam and Eve and that snake, that snake is the devil. Right? For the longest time, that's what I thought. For me, now in my life, story time. I'm going to share a dream. I'm not going to be too particular or specific about it. Again, remember I told you there are dreams and then there are encounters. A dream, it's something you've been having all your life. You just float in it and there might be meaning, there might not be meaning. And then the encounter where you are awake as you are awake now. I kid you not. You can smell in that dream, you can hear things, you can feel a breeze. You know when you watch a movie and there's different types of resolution qualities? A dream is dreamy. An encounter, there's 4K, there's 8K high quality resolution. Everything is kind of beautiful around you or terrifying, but it's very graphic. You can remember the smell, you can remember what you heard. You understand? You can remember what you saw. An encounter, you never forget. Dreams, you can have a lot of dreams and you forget the dreams, but the encounter, never forget. Okay, I'm sleeping. And this is how typically the encounters happen. Either something scary is coming my way, and this is how I see. Sometimes you find it's a test of some sort and you have to overcome. If you run, then you go back to dream state. If you confront that thing that's scaring you, behind it, something starts happening. Right? Boom. I see myself in a desert. White sands. Right? I look in front of me. There's 4 people. 4 or 5. These 4 or 5 people are dressed in like a Khoisan, how the Khoisans dress. So it's like an older generation of people. But I feel like I know this older generation of people. It's either one, they were past me's, if you believe maybe in reincarnation, or 2, these people are from my bloodline. There's that connection, right? I said one of 2 possibilities. I look at them, they look at me, they point for me to look at something. Right? I'm part of this whole thing. I turn and I look to my right. In the distance, there is a huge snake. It's there far off in the distance, right? I'm not going to say the color of the snake. It's huge. And it's coming our way. Somehow my eyes are able to zoom in. As far as it is where it is, my eyes zoom in. When I zoom in, I see the texture of that snake or serpent. It's the most beautiful snake I've ever seen. Not only snake, it's the most beautifulest thing I've ever seen in my life. I can hear it coiling as it's coming. That sound, I can hear that sound, right? The funny thing is, I have zero fear. The second point is, there's a certain calmness that's there. Tranquility, awe. If you've seen something like the FNP Stadium, that serpent or that snake is the size of that stadium, and it's coming. The serpent is coming our way. White sand. The people that I know that are in front of me, there's a familiarity, like I said, and they're showing the serpent to me, or the snake. That dream ends. I did not have an ounce of fear in that dream, or a feeling that I needed to run somewhere. I don't think I've experienced the word holy up until I was in that dream and I felt the presence of that snake. It was not terrifying. It had an awe about it that I wish some people were to experience it, if not most. There is a certain distance about it where you kind of sense that not just anyone can go and approach it. There was a certain reverence to it. I've waited for it to come. Remember, I said it was coming from a distance, right? Okay. When I had this dream, I woke up and I thought to myself, who could have seen such a thing? I went and I looked for research, and I found that there are certain people who've dreamt of a similar snake. And the things they were saying about that dream hit everything that I experienced. I said, the first act, or the one thing the Bible prioritizes, or the people that wrote the Bible prioritize, is to make sure you fear the snake. The next question would be, why?